Hail to the Redskins.
Yeah, you like that? You like that?
It's time for the Redskins Report with Trevor Matich, brought to you by Fork Union Military Academy. Of course, Trevor Matich, an elite long snapper with the Redskins, now an analyst who knows everything there is about college football, everything there is to know about the NFL. Trevor, good to have you with us this morning.
Yeah, great to be with you, and I'm thinking that Brett Baer may be the next Bond, but Tom Brady is shaping up as the next great Bond villain, don't you think?
Well, listen, I'm telling you, I'm looking at the statistics, and look, you got your Tom Brady there with already 20 touchdowns so far, touchdown passes. You got your Rob Gronkowski over there with 7 touchdown passes. Receptions. Julian Edelman, 6 touchdowns. I mean, this is an offensive machine. So how do the Redskins go after one of the best football teams in the entire NFL?
Well, now would be a good time to get religious, because the Redskins will go after that offensive machine with an injured defense. It may well be that their top 3 corners, top 3 cover guys, will be some combination of out or limited. Bashaud Breeland, Chris Culliver, D'Angelo Hall are all dinged up. And then their best pass rusher, Ryan Kerrigan, has got a broken hand. So he'll be limited. So the Redskins, I think, will have to count on scoring a whole lot of points, because I don't see any way they're going to slow Brady down.
Well, the one deep threat, Deshaun Jackson, who hasn't been in the lineup for Kirk Cousins this season, he's supposed to be back, right? So could we see a long ball finally from this quarterback who's coming off the greatest game of his career?
Yeah, they'll have to do that. And a couple of reasons why. One of them is that the Patriots will come up to stop the Redskins' running attack, which teams have done successfully in recent weeks. But especially because if there's a weakness on the New England team, it's with the secondary. Their great corners from last year bugged out and took off and took the money in free agency. And so they've given up a lot of passing yards. Now, some of those yards were given up because teams are desperately throwing the ball to try to keep up with Brady. But the fact remains that the Patriots' secondary is just mundane. It's not great. And if Jackson and Cousins can have good chemistry, that gives the Redskins their best chance to keep up on the scoreboard.
And how you say we're dinged up, but I mean, have some people come back as after having a bye week? You usually get some people back. They get rested up, they get patched up, they come back, right?
Yeah, they're hoping so, but guys were limited in practice this week. I mean, Corey Lichtensteiger, the center, is one that doesn't get talked about a whole lot, but he's critical. And it was limited this week in practice. He may or may not play, and if he plays, he certainly won't be 100% most likely.
He makes those big holes for the running game, right?
Yeah, and he also is the one that makes the calls on pass protection, and that's important because a Bill Belichick coach defense changes its scheme week to week, depending on the nature of their opponent. And right now, the Redskins, if Lichtensteiger's not there, they will put tremendous stress on whoever replaces him. It's probably still going to be Josh Larivas. So the Patriots will never let a weakness go unexploited.
So, Trevor, you've been on a team that faces a matchup like this, where your team is, under 500, let's say, and has some challenges, and you're playing the elite. I mean, the elite of the elite with the Patriots and the role that they are on. As a player, what's your mindset? I mean, you're a professional, so you got to think, we're going to do this, we're going to win this. Is it sort of listen, the Patriots have got to lose to someone, why not us? Is that the idea, or how do you approach it?
No, well, first of all, you approach it with pride. Yeah, they're the elite of the elite, but we're pros too. I mean, you never walk into a game as an individual thinking, okay, I'm in trouble. As a team, it's a different issue, but as an individual, you're finding ways to beat that guy. And I've been that guy that's had to play against people that are better than me. I've been out of position, have to go over and play left tackle against Bruce Smith, things like that. Ooh. There's 2 things you need to do. The first thing is don't give them anything. Don't make the mistakes. Make them beat you if they're going to beat you. Don't give it away. The second thing is be fundamentally incredibly sound with your footwork, your technique, all those different things, again, to force them to break you down and beat you. What you don't want to do is try to do too much to make a play and therefore make a mistake.
Right.
I think there are certain guys on this team that can make plays, And I think Cousins to Jackson is where the risks need to be taken.
Well,
everywhere else, they need to stay away from risks.
Well, the good news, if there is any, is that we're number 2 in the NFC East.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, we don't have to be. We don't have to be faster than you. We have to be. Or excuse me, don't have to be faster than the Bear. Just have to be faster than you. Yeah,
that's
our
right.
division really helps.
All right, Trevor Matich, thank you so much. The Redskins Report with Trevor Matich is brought to you by Fork Union Military Academy.